And here we are again. See, I'm gonna just keep this 100. Let me go ahead and break this whole man's psychology down. One, we're back at it again with the whole Fred and the alt account things. Okay, so first off, here's my Xbox. I just got home from work, and I was already trying to record earlier. Just near the TV screen, I was trying to, do something, and I made a mess. But anyway, got that or whatever. Got a controller right there or whatever. Here we go. Hold on. I had to flip my controller around. Alright. So, here's the thing. 2 accounts. And if anything, I'm just trying to change the password of this one. Why? Because I can't even get into it myself. Someone else made this. Not me. Someone else tried to make an account for the clan, trying to be a Mickey, and they handed over, and they was like, hey, I don't know how to change the password, so now I'm trying to do it. I can't even get in it myself. So, in terms of the whole alt account thing, you're funny. What benefit am I going to get from grinding a bunch of accounts? What benefit is that? Real shit. Second off, I'm going to just go ahead. Hold on. Let me go ahead and switch to other recording. As I was hopefully saying, and hopefully the audio is a little bit better. Sorry if there's any background noise. There's a storm outside. Anyway, second off, I'm just going to keep it 100. First off, in terms of the Discord itself, one, in terms of why Dak was removed, that's between him and in terms of Six. Now, you can say, hey, Dak didn't do nothing, or hey, it was Kurt's fault. First off, I want to say this. Kurt was not even home, and if anything, I'm not even going to lie, I was ready to go off on him myself. And so I saw, hey, why the hell you kicked him? He's like, I'm not even home. What are you talking about? And I said, so how did that leave the server? So that's when I went in the audit log and I saw Six did it. So I'm like, I'm sorry, Kurt, but what the hell? So that's between Dak and Six. Second off, in terms of the whole Carter thing, I will say this. The reason why I basically put these screenshots is this. One, if he goes around saying I said something, or if let's say that I go around saying what happened, I put the screenshots out there so that neither one of us can lie about what we said. No offense, but ain't nobody about to call me a cap. Ain't nobody about to sit here and get my story wrong, his story wrong, and it messed up both ends. No. I'm just going to say it now. I don't like this Carter, a.k.a. Englishly, but at least I'll give him the respect of, the truth. I'll give him that respect there. Third off, in terms of the, I guess, competitive side of this, or whatever, here's my intention. My intention for this conversation was to basically go ahead and show, hey, I didn't remove him. I found out who did it. So there you go. If I came off hostile, was my intention. After that, I was chill. Came off hostile, as you can see. I was taking it, or at least I was taking it hostile. I will admit, I played with him a little bit. He kept going. I kept playing with him a little bit. He kept going. He did bring up some points, though. Such as the alt account thing, which I just had to quickly disprove. I'm trying to bring up personal information like I'm 22 or whatever and I live with him. I'm like, first of all, or I'm just have a disability. First off, I'm just going to say I'm 25, not 22. So I'll give him that he was close. Second off, even though I'm not even supposed to be technically saying my personal life, yes, I live on that property, not in the same house. We basically have a big property. We have 2 houses. One, well, more like an actual house, and then the other one was like a 3-story garage. Because, no offense, but that house, no, I couldn't do it with it. But anyway, we basically have me and Sean basically live in a 3-story house. Third off, if you want to sit here and say he knows people personally, I'm going to just say this. Who here on Xbox knows you personally? Who? Why I gotta sit here and lie about my LIFO? Why? I kind of can't see the point in catfishing. That's why I get so confused when you say I'm Altica. I'm like, why would I have to LIFO or catfish? Why? Like, real shit. If I'm gonna get mad when someone's doing that shit to me, in terms of the whole, fake S2 thing, the whole lying to my face thing, which if anything, you lie to my face and I catch you, that's when I get really ticked off, especially when you keep doing it. That's when I get ticked off. Why would I do that? I hate hypocrisy, so why would I do that? I can't. Just the fact that this is even a conversation is already enough to just give a headache. But I'll move on. All the point in this conversation is this, and I'm going to just go ahead and address this right now. In terms of the Marios thing, one, if y'all want to sit here and say I'm a sick person for talking about a dead person, here's my thing. First off, Angry has already talked about dead people, but I'm not going to hold him to that. I'll give him that. I'll let that slide. I'm not even worried about that. But here's my thing. One, how am I supposed to know if this individual known as Mattios is dead? I don't talk to him. I'm not friends with him like that. The last time I talked to him, he tried to join the clan, and I respectfully told him no and why. And that was months ago. I still have the recording of that and the time before that. I have the screenshots of him in Discord as well, trying to apologize, say he's a Johnson or whatever. And that was months ago. That's the last time I talked to him. Now, Angersley, he's friends with Mattios, but from what I've seen, it looks like, hey, they be arguing, sometimes friends, sometimes be arguing, sometimes they're friends. So at this point, I'm like, I'm not trying to say it's like a marriage couple kind of friendship or whatever, but it goes on and off. So I can't even tell myself if they're friends or not. But in terms of why I brought it up, I basically brought up this. One, if you're going to try to bring up my personal life, the least you can do is get my fat straight. And for all I know, him and Mattios, as far as they were friends, they could have been related. They treat each other like brothers almost. And he said I was talking about dead people and I'm sick. I'm like, how am I supposed to know if this man is dead if I ain't talked to him in I don't know how long? There's too many people in this community that I don't talk to like that. That I probably talked to them before, months ago, even years ago. How am I supposed to know if they're dead if I don't talk to them like that? No offense, but for one, the fact that he just now says this is already one thing. If anything, I'm not even gonna lie, here's my initial reaction. One, he made this up. Cause I'm just saying this, if Mattios would have died, why are we, well, at least why today am I just now hearing about it? Don't you think that when it happened like weeks ago, from what I'm hearing, someone would have said something then? Someone either from the S-Dot group or the Zyphos group or from Stratton AFCON before, or anyone around Mattios would have said something about that? You would think. Second off, after hearing this from, or reading this, my bad, after reading this from Englishly, I went around and asked. I asked Nasty, he said that there was problems with him breathing, but then I asked people that was around him on the negative side, and they said that they seen his account about a week ago, or, a few days ago. So I'm just like, those two stories are conflicting. If he was on, great. I don't have him mad at it anyway, because no offense, I just don't want the drama. That's why I'm making this video now, because none against Carter, I don't want no one getting on his case. None against me, I'm not about having someone get on my case. We both deserve that decency to get the truth out there. But anyway, I'll just keep it 100. In terms of Mattios, if he's actually dead, I mean no disrespect to him. I didn't even know he's dead, but if anything, when I said the whole Mattios shit, it was nothing against him. But I'm just saying this. If Angus you want to talk personal details, for all I know, technically two people can play that game, and if anything, I could go into his personal details too. If anything, I'm hearing he's 15, I'm hearing he lives with his mom, I'm hearing he ain't got a job. Then I'm over here hearing that he's older than that. Apparently I'm hearing he's trying to move out, trying to move in with his girlfriend or whatever. I'm like, dude, no offense, but you're trying to get my details, but you get I'm wrong. I can technically do the same thing here. Now, with that whole Mattios thing being said, I'll give you this. I'll give you a second for a moment of silence. Now, anyway, sorry about that quick moment of silence. I just gotta get this video out there, and I'm low on audio recording for now, which means I need to hurry this up while my phone is good. If Stratton AFCON thinks that negatively of our clan, y'all are fine with your opinion. I'm not gonna lie, I only seen 3 of you, but that's just me. I haven't seen Stratton AFCON like that, and I ain't trying to belittle your clan when I say that, hey, y'all, small clan or whatever, but it looks like there's only 3 of you. That's, to me, what it looks like. Y'all are entitled to your opinion. I have my opinion. This is America. Everyone has their own right to think how they need or want. But my thing is this. If you're going to come at me hostile because someone got removed from the server and I didn't do it, and I'm over here trying to show you and all that, you need to slow your roll. I'm over here telling him, hey, I'm chill. He's over here trying to say I'm trash and MLG. I'm like, dude, no offense, but no one really cares about that, dude. Really. For one, it's 2021. Halo Infinite's about to drop. Everyone is in a tizzy right now. So even if I want an MLG like that, or even if we want to get a 4v4 like that, no one really cares about that right now. That's the sad reality. Me, personally, I'm not even gonna lie. Am I good at MLG? Probably not. I don't try MLG like that. If anything, I'm a raid kind of person. I'm a team tech kind of person now for some stupid reason. If anything, I'm good at objectives, but MLG, I mean, shit, I'll do it. Probably not that good. I'm not gonna sweat, but I'm just saying. Everyone's so busy trying to do this, that. They're over here jumping from clan to clan because can't make up their mind. No one's really going to focus on an MLG like that, especially over something as petty as this. If they do, great. Fight. I don't care. Shit. If you want me to fight, I mean, I don't care. I'm not going to chase this down. Now, in terms of this, I only got one thing to say. This is my last thing and I'm done. I'm not mad. But this is sad. I'm not even going to disrespect the man. Because if anything, I probably came off wrong myself. And if I did, Englishly, if you're hearing this, I apologize. That was not my intention. My intention was to tell you, hey, that got removed by this person, not by me, not by Kurt. So if you want to talk, go ahead. If you have any hate towards me, go ahead and drop it. If I came off hostile to you, I apologize. After that, to me, you came off hostile back to me. I was like trying to chill it out. I will admit it probably came off a troll or whatever. The Mattias thing, I meant no disrespect toward him if he is dead. I don't even know if he's dead. I'm not trying to say that you're a liar, but the fact that you said all this, which if anything, I'm not even gonna lie, was a lot of cap. And then you said this, looks like you just made that up to win an argument to me. But if he is dead, I apologize. I didn't mean it like that. But I'm just like, hey, you know, if you're bringing up personal details, I'm just saying this. And if anything, I'm trying to dig on his old name, but if anything, you're being an asshole to him, back and forth, back and forth. I just want nothing to do with that man. So if you want to come off me wrong about the Mattias thing, I didn't mean no disrespect toward that person, but I'm just saying. If anything, you want to talk about personal details, just saying, look at your own self before you start trying to judge me. I'm probably wrong myself. I'll take responsibility on my part. And if anything to this video, if I offended anyone else in this progress, well, yeah, my bad. Process, I apologize. But y'all need to know the truth. If you want to go to his side, ask his side, go ahead. I ain't trying to slander the man. I ain't trying to shit on the man. If he wants to still come here, mature, talk it out, fight it out, do what you gotta do. I'm not even gonna lie. At this point, he can do whatever. I don't even care anymore. If he wants to fight it out, fine. If he wants to talk it out, fine. But I'm just saying, this toxicity, and everyone already flooded my DMs about it. Y'all better get your story straight. Please. Don't come to me saying that he said this, that, and this, or I said this, that, and that. Because second we into this conversation, I gotta work, come back, my DMs already flooded. Well, not really flooded, but they already got like 3 different people on my case, but I'm like, all 3 stories are already wrong. I will say this, in terms of the server, nothing against no one, but I'm gonna have to fix that. We can't have that anymore. This is a chill server for alliances, and if you're not going to be chill, we can't have you here. We're not trying to be like those giant Halo servers that has this own amount of shits and giggles and toxicity there. We're just a small Rubicon Embassy server meant for clans around us to get activity with each other. Not just with us, but each other. It's basically an embassy for small clans. If anything, it's kind of almost like an alliance server. But there's no agreement saying that I don't have to remove you. If anything, no offense, but the guy out here called Dak or whatever trying to fight Kurt, he could have been removed you. He has admin privileges, same as I do. Same thing like Sitz. Same thing like English should have had. I don't know why it didn't work for him. Same thing like that Meshla Vavoot should have had, or anyone else who has a clan leader role, or officer role, or whatever, or an admin role, which, by the way, don't fuck with the admins. That's obvious rule, Dak, but whatever. To that, I'm just saying this to Dak, if you're hearing this, he could have removed you, but he didn't. No offense, but you kind of, I will say this on my end, the whole 1v1 Kurt, me, I really don't care. I could care less who wins. You, him, I don't care. The reason why I got annoyed is because people coming to me about my server and that going on every day. I'm like, I don't care. Someone needs to do something, okay? If you want to 1v1, that's between you and him, okay? I don't really care what goes on. I'm just saying this. I mean, my personal notice was everyone coming to me about it. I could care less about what goes on between you and him. I'm not even gonna lie. I could care less about if I lose to Anglishly or Anglishly lose to me. I care less about this argument right here. The only thing I need to care about is this. People are already getting the story wrong, and it's already going to spread toxicity. I'm trying to end it before it becomes a problem. So, Anglishly, sorry again. Mattias, rip it, rest in peace, and sorry again. Dak, sorry. Anyone else involved, sorry. That being said, I'm ending this recording. Y'all got any other question to ask, y'all know what to do. Now, how do I turn this thing out? Oh, shit, my phone's about to die. Okay, then.